So a lot of shit's been going on. I kind of want to just condense all of what's happened and give some background on what's been going on recently with me and this channel. It's nothing about me in particular, but more so about YouTube, Google as a whole, and what's going on with my channel, and all the absurd, stupid bullshit that I've been putting up with, along with maybe a little extra rant at the end. Who knows? I don't know. I don't like being negative. Uh, so this whole ordeal sort of originates with one happening. I was live streaming, and once I had finished doing what I was doing at the time, I did a segment I usually do that I've dubbed like YouTube archaeology, where I go back and like do before 2010 and just find a bunch of unknown, barely watched videos from like the 2010s or like 2000s. And one of the videos that I watched was Call of Duty Zombies in Real Life, a 16-year-old video of a bunch of kids running around with toy guns acting like they're playing COD Zombies. This video has been up for 16 years and has over 200,000 views. As soon as the video ended, I immediately got a guideline strike and the stream was taken down because of child endangering content. The omnipotent YouTube AI thought that video was showing children with real guns. Okay, that's fucking annoying, first of all, but it's not the end of the world. I can just try to appeal it. I know it probably won't go through because it's a fucking AI that thinks it's always right. Well, 15 minutes later, I get a message just saying the appeal was rejected, but the strike was removed. Basically admitting, yeah, the AI was wrong, but we're still going to take the video down anyways, and not give you a strike for it? Huh? How does that make any sense? You're still punishing me by just deleting that video, but not punishing me by deleting the strike too. What is the idea behind this? But this is okay, here's the funnier part, and the part that has had me pacing back and forth for the last 2 days. I started another stream immediately. It lasted for about 40-45 minutes. I was doing the same thing, just watching random YouTube videos. And then all of a sudden it ends, but not in a way it would normally end. It randomly gets cut off as if I myself had manually ended the stream. I didn't get a pop-up or anything. It just said, chat disconnected. And when I went to my YouTube page, the live streaming page, it just says stream over. Okay. On OBS, it says the stream is still going. So what the fuck's going on? I check my email, and I see everyone's worst fucking nightmare. You have 14 days to confirm your age, or your account will be deactivated. Ostensibly, it thought that those kids in that Call of Duty video were me. That I was those kids, and that I'm not old enough to be using YouTube. Despite the fact my Google account is literally 14 years old, and it says if you're under 13, you can't use YouTube. I am a goddamn adult with a Google account 14 years old. That is 1 year older than the age threshold you want me to be older than. And for some reason you don't understand that they think I'm 5 years old, basically. That I need parental supervision. So, okay. Age verification, that's not an unheard of thing in this day and age, especially. Well, how do you confirm it? Of course, send your ID or driver's license. Here's where things get a bit personal. I don't have an ID. I don't have a driver's license. For various reasons. First of all, driver's license. I'm legally blind. I cannot drive. It is illegal. I do not have a license, and I cannot get a provisional license because I can't even learn to drive. And it's not the kind of legally blind where it's okay if I'm wearing glasses, because it's literally a scar over one of my retinas that permanently fucks up my vision. No prescription glasses can fix that, as far as I can tell. So I cannot drive, I cannot get a license, so my only option is just use your ID. I live in Kentucky. There's problem number one. I live in Kentucky. There is a fun set of stipulations here where to get an ID, you need the normal things. You need like your birth certificate, you need, your social security number, yada yada. That's all fine. But then, in their infinite wisdom, the disciples of Mitch McConnell decided you also need a piece of mail addressed to your name as an adult. Meaning, you need a piece of mail addressed by name to you from when you turned or after you turned 18. I don't mean just like a package, a box from like an Amazon delivery. No, it has to be a letter that you can hand to them with your name on it. I don't get mail very often. And when I do, it's usually like me ordering a vinyl or something. Which is to say, I don't have many pieces of paper with my fucking name on it. And right now, I have none. I do not have a single thing I can use that constitutes as mail. So, basically what I have to do is pray to God that I can get my mom to send me, as an adult, a letter with my name on it. Otherwise, I will be incapable of getting an ID, therefore being incapable of verifying my age on Google, therefore having my Google account shut down. You see the problem, right? What the fuck am I supposed to do? This only accounts for like people who can live normal lives and have no problems getting their government documents. I am not a normal person. I do not live a normal life. I am completely incapable of doing what they're asking of me, and I don't know what am I supposed to do in this situation? In the circumstance that I literally cannot get myself an ID in the next 12, 13 days, my entire Google account will just be gone. What do I do? What do you want me to do? I would love to talk to a person about this, but no, they just keep, they want their AI to do everything, and their AI is always right. Fucking Jesus Christ, man. Okay, and another thing to note is that I tried sending an image of my birth certificate. That worked for Patreon and Ko-Fi when they wanted me to send a government ID. Because all they need is the confirmation that you are the person. So having a photo of your actual birth certificate, that's more than enough. So when I sent it to Google, they were like, yeah, okay, I can, we can see your birthday. This classifies. Then it's like, okay, we need to do manual verification. This will take like 3 days. 15 minutes later, I get an email saying, your ID is invalid because there's no photo. First of all, why is the photo important? You don't know what I look like. How can you at all verify that photo is me? Secondly, you yourself, the AI, was able to glean what my birth date was from my shitty, phone image of my birth certificate. You can get all the information you need, and you have said so, but for some reason, you need more. I don't... This is the dumbest goddamn thing I've ever been put through. This is the most infuriated I've ever been in years. Because my entire goddamn life's work of, doing YouTube and stuff, and hell, my entire Google account that has 14 years worth of my life on it is at risk because they think I'm a fucking child. And all of this because AI. Because a human being is not here to actually do the job for them. They think their goddamn robot can do everything perfectly. Fucking... It's moments like these where I wish, politicians who, greenlight all this age verification stuff, I wish they would learn a thing or two from Bud Dwyer. Specifically, one thing. And you know what that one thing is. I will not elaborate. So where does this leave me? Where does this leave us? Basically, there are two outcomes here. One, I miraculously managed to get an ID in the next 13 days, and I can send it to them, and they verify it, and everything's good. The second outcome is that my channel gets deactivated, my Google account gets deactivated, everything's gone, and it's unclear whether or not my channel being deactivated will mean that all of my YouTube content will be unavailable. It didn't say deleted, just it will be no longer usable. So it could ostensibly mean, oh, you just can't interact with it or, upload or whatever. But worst case scenario, it could straight up just private everything I have. Or delete it, worst of all. And before anyone asks, yes, this is completely legit. I have done extensive research. I have done everything I can in my power to confirm this is real. I've talked to other people who've had this happen. Yeah, it's legit. This is not a scam. This is not someone hacking me. This is just typical corpo shenanigans because they think their AI can do everything perfectly. How fucking hard is it to get one person, a singular person, to do work like this? Why does everything have to be automated and done with a robot? This is not the future. This is just laziness. You are living in the fantasy of WALL-E. You are getting robots to do everything for you, and you're growing fat and lazy on your fucking floating chairs. I don't understand how you can make something as simple as uploading videos of playing games so complicated and infuriating. All I want to do is play video games and let other people watch me play video games. But apparently, there has to be something. There's always something. It can't just be simple. It can't just be, oh, do it, it's fine. No, it's goddamn impossible every fucking time I've ever tried. Something always goes wrong. I have maybe like a good 6 months where nothing happens, and then always, within 6 months, there's like one little event that happens. This is just so happens to be the biggest one. I don't care what you call this. If it's a crash out, if it's a fucking whatever buzzword you want to use. I'm pissed, and I'm not gonna stand for this. I don't care what YouTube thinks, what Google thinks of me. If they think I'm a goddamn child, if the robot thinks that I am not deserving of, a platform on here because I'm apparently doing things wrong. You can't erase me. I am a person. And I will not allow myself and my legacy to be destroyed by a fucking robot. Regardless of what happens, I will find a way to persevere. And you can fucking hold me to this. In layman's terms, one way or another, everything will be fine. Eventually. It may entail my channel getting deleted. It may entail me moving somewhere else. But I will keep doing what I do. I'll find a guy, even if like my audience shrinks to like 20 people. Fucking, I spent 5 years with an audience of 20 people. I'll do it again. It's fine. I just want to be myself, even if that means having to throw everything away because I had no choice. I will not let a robot control me. I will not let some corporation say, you're not allowed to do what you want to do because we think you're a child. Fucking... I'm not even 30 yet, and I'm ranting like a goddamn old man. But, seriously though, to anyone who has supported me for this long, seriously, thank you. I know I haven't always been the most consistent. I know I haven't always been the best in general. But the fact that, I'm receiving so much support during all this, the fact that I've received so much support in general, with or without drama, it makes me very happy. And that's why I'm so steeled to make sure that everything will be right in the end, regardless of how it has to go. So, I'm going to worry about it. You try not to worry about it. That's my job. I'm the one who has to fix this. So let me do the worrying. You just, I don't know, just eat a hamburger or something.